تفضل ادخل. Gina, darling.
Dear Nawal.
You made it. Now, who might this be?
This is Dr. Indiana Jones.
I'm an archaeologist.
Famous archaeologist.
Rings a bell. Marcus Brody's associate.
You know Marcus.
We frequent the same circles. I am Dame Nawal Shafiq Barclay, patron of history and its forgotten artifacts. And as of late, indulging in a spot of spying. Miss Lombardi here. Well, you must be famished. Come. Such a fascinating world.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that. Why, thank you. It's quite the luxurious pavilion you have here.
Oh, have a look around, Dr. Jones.
Don't mind if I do, Dame Nawal. You have a very sharp eye for quality.
Ah, just trinkets I've collected on my travels. So, this great circle, the Nazis think it's a conduit of some kind of power, correct?
Boss certainly does. He believes it'll secure his place in history. Everything's a competition with that guy.
He's using my sister to cross the finish line.
We will find her. Everything is predestined and pre-written, as the Egyptians would say. Oh, mind feeding Osiris, Dr. Jones?
I don't think he's hungry.
Scared of snakes, Dr. Jones?
Must be a problem in your line of work.
Nothing would make me happier than feeding your snake, Dame Nawal.
We find Osiris's food right by his box. Give him just a little snack. That should be enough.
Have you spoken to Laura since Berlin?
Oh, I tried to contact her once, but she said she was busy. One of my spies smuggled this out of the Nazi compound, funding approval for some sort of experiment. Signed by Adolf Hitler, the obnoxious little twit.
Dr. Laura Lombardi. She's on the list of the participants?
Couldn't find any description of this experiment. My German is a tad rusty.
What did you get yourself into, Laura?
She was so absorbed in her work when we lived in Berlin, she was never really present. She was like a ghost.
She still loves you, you know.
Well, I'm still here for her, doing everything I can, even though... Voss has an office in the Nazi compound. Perhaps we can find more information there.
How do we get in?
I can procure work passes. Though it may take some time, I'm afraid.
I did it. I fed the snake.
Marvelous. Simte lalile ra.
The Idol of Ra.
Voss believes it to be here, Dr. Jones.
What is it?
It's a statue, perhaps this big, cursed with a terrible power, according to the old Egyptian legend.
It's been lost for thousands of years. No one's known where to look for it.
So why does Boss think that the idol is here in Giza?
Perhaps he thinks old Khufu had it.
Khufu built the Great Pyramid as his personal tomb. If he did have the idol, then
He would want to hide its power from the world.
Power of the stone. Dame Nawal, you're a genius.
Am I?
The cat mummy.
Sorry.
The stones of the Great Circle were found inside various ancient relics, which could mean the Idol of Ra contains another one of those stones.
Oh, bravo!
I can use this to listen to the Nazis' radio communications.
Splendid idea. Be my guest.
مدام نوال، النازيين دمروا واحدة تانية.
شكرا عمر. ربنا معك.
Lost another what?
Another stone steely. Voss is desperate for whatever information they may contain. Soon, there'll be no trace of history left in this place.
Perhaps there's something I can do to help.
I'm a benefactor at the Cairo Museum. They would gladly accept any stone steely coming their way. If you find any, bring them to me. I'll keep them safe and sound.
As long as they end up in a museum.
Where they belong. These are my notes concerning the stone steely. Perhaps they can be of some use to you.
I'll do my best. All right, I'm listening.
Statusbericht Meyer. Kommen.
That's Voss.
Wir waren den ganzen Tag an der Ausgrabungsstelle bei der Sphinx. Die Männer sind erschöpft. Komm. Ja und? Haben Sie schon das Heiligtum der Wächter gefunden? Leider nein, Herr Sturmbannführer. Aber womöglich einen Eingang. Komm. Gut. Gute Arbeit, Meyer. Und jetzt kehren Sie zum Lager zurück. Ich werde mich jetzt der Ausgrabung widmen. Der nächste Schritt erfordert eine gewisse Expertise. Na los, ab! Verstanden, Herr...
Voss seems very concerned about this excavation. What is he searching for?
He said the sanctuary of the Guardians.
Huh?
Maybe they were guardians of the idol of Ra.
Well, we have to investigate before he returns to the site.
Spectacular find, Dr. Jones. Spectacular. Wonderful. Dr. Jones, I will make sure this Delia is safe. Well done. Now, would you be so kind and give the crate to the delivery boy outside? Make sure to place the false bottom on top of it first. The Nazis are too daft to see through that. Well done. Now, would you be so kind and
Don't mention it.
to the delivery boy outside?
متشكر. أكيد هخليها تتنقل للمتحف. هي دي تصاريح الشغل اللي طلبتها نوال. اديها لها لو سمحت.
The delivery boy asked me to give you these work passes.
Ah, perfect timing. Well, I believe I've found a way into the compound. Gather round me, my friends. I shall tell you all about it.
All right, Dame Nawal. What have you got?
Have you heard of the tunnels underneath Giza?
There have been some findings, but mostly hypothetical.
Until now.
Are these the tunnels?
Some of them, yes. And these are unconfirmed from a highly speculative paper regarding the existence of a burial chamber, much like the Osirian Miss Murray and Sir Petrie found in 1903. But I believe that one of my agents has found an entrance. Right here. That leads straight into the Nazi compound. Now, this is my proposal. Once inside the dig site, act quickly. Find the tunnel that leads into the camp before you were discovered. My inside man has marked it with red paint. The tunnel leads to a workers' area inside the compound, close to Voss's barracks. There's a Nazi flag nearby. Take it down. That would be my cue to cause a little bit of a distraction.
Tun Sie mir einen Gefallen. Versammeln Sie die Männer, rufen Sie die Knochensäger und legen Sie diese Eindringlinge in Ketten.
Mit Vergnügen, Herr Sturmbannführer!
I got a better idea.
If, God forbid, things go up in a puff of smoke, the way you came in will be closed. And that leaves this tunnel as our only exit. I will be waiting there, in case I need to guide you out.
Come on. We gotta get out of here.
In case they wake up.
Are you all right, Dr. Jones?
You could have killed us!
I had to do something to keep the Nazis from following. Where's Gina?
Gina!
Gina!
Where are you, Gina?
Gina, shout if you can hear us!
Hello?
I'm over here! Dr. Jones! I'm here! Nawal, are you okay?
I'm fine, Gina. Can you find your way out?
I think so. It's clear on this side.
You were in the escape tunnel, so it's a straight shot from where you are. Me and Dr. Jones will find another way out.
Be safe. See you back at the tent.
Well, let's see if we can't find an exit then.
There's a way out. Here. What about this way?
Voss has been busy in here.
The Idol of Ra. This must be where the rubbing came from, don't you think?
This was made during the reign of Thutmose IV. 1,000 years after Khufu.
Hello, little darling. Look, Dr. Jones. He's quite sweet, really.
More of a dog person.
What does this say?
The Guardians vowed to protect the gift of the gods and the legacy of King Khufu.
The gift must be the idol.
Guardians. Giant Guardians. It's the Nephilim Order. The Nephilim Order working with the ancient Egyptians, thousands of years before the rise of the Christian Church. Only the Guardians carry the key to unlock the enigma of Horamaket.
Horus of the Horizon!
Revered in the form of,
The Sphinx!
and open the way into the Safehold. Must be a reference to the Dream Stealie.
This is what Voss has been looking for. How to unlock the Dream Stealie.
Not unlock. Solve. It's not a physical key. It's the tattoo.
Tattoo?
The Dream Stele is encrypted. The tattoo on the Nephilim, the Guardians, must be the decoding key to solving the cipher. And it's been under Voss's nose the entire time. Now I just need to pay a visit to the Sphinx.
Dr. Jones, did I tell you about the ongoing excavation I'm sponsoring in South America? Lost Mayan city. Very exciting finds coming out of there.
I love South America. Are you familiar with the Chechapoyan fertility idol, last seen with a certain Renee Belloc, the grave robber? Anyway, I want to put together an expedition to recover it, and I was wondering if you would be interested in sponsoring such an...
I'll consider it.
All right. Much appreciated, Dame Nawal. This shouldn't be in Giza.
Hey, raus da!
أنا آسفة أنا ضيعت ما كانش قصدي.
Mit Eindringlingen machen wir kurzen Prozess.
Thank you, Dr. Jones. Well, I better get back to the tent. Make sure Gina got back safely.
How do you know Gina's sister?
How do I know Gina's sister? I met her on a dig I sponsored back in Saqqara. She was a charming lady. Covered in dirt. Deciphering 3,000-year-old inscriptions on a burial chamber. Beautiful as ever. Clever as a fox.
I've heard many things about her work.
Yes, her passion in life. Well, no time to dawdle. Oh, do something with this, hmm?
Come on.
We wouldn't want you to catch a sunburn, would we, Dr. Jones?
No, you don't. No. Come on, this is... Go ahead. Oh, no, you don't. Oh! Get away! Get away from here.
Dr. Jones! We're coming, Dr. Jones! There! He's losing consciousness, Gina! Help me! Dig faster!
Drink, Dr. Jones.
Come on, drink. I'm glad you're still alive. You're beginning to grow on me, Jones.
Thanks. I found the Idol of Ra. Stone. Oh. Boss. He took the stone, Gina.
I think I know where they're going next.
Omar brought me this.
Operation Grosser Kreis. The Great Circle.
Some time ago, Voss discovered an ancient scroll in a tomb in North Africa concerning forbidden stones. Back in March of this year, he had secured funding for a dig in Machu Picchu.
One of the sites of the Great Circle.
Yes, exactly, and there, underneath the ruins, he discovered.
The stone.
Somehow Voss lured my sister to Machu Picchu because he needed her expertise.
To translate the carving of the Adamic on the stone.
Yes, but then the stone was lost. What happened is a mystery. They classified all documents. However, while I was listening to the Nazi transmission, I intercepted a Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Where Voss is sending all of his men.
And I wrote down the exact coordinates.
They're looking for the stone. We have to get there before the Nazis do.
Yes, but they're too fast. How are we gonna get there in time?
My friends, may I propose a speedy ride aboard the Scarlet Arrow?
Sunsperger. Shram. Name. What's up?
What have you found there, Indiana?
Well, looks like a picture of Laura Lombardi and you.
Laura. Promise me something, Indiana. If you care for her, keep her safe.
What are you two whispering about?
Well, I was just saying. I've telegraphed a local guide I know who will take you into the Himalayas. You have a long trek ahead of you. You better be prepared.
I wish you could come with us.
Oh, you're better off without me, darling. I was a bit of a cold. Hello, Dr. Jones. In the Hebrew Bible, the Nephilim were fallen angels, weren't they, Dr. Jones?
I suppose so.
These giants aren't angels. The giant from Sunan's story. Do you think they hid in this cave from something?
What story?
The Nephilim must have been scared, sheltering in a cave. Don't you agree, Dr. Jones?
I know you're in there. Just let me in, all right? We can talk.
How is she doing without her sister?
She's strong.
Take better care of her than you did the last one, Dr. Jones. Or there'll be hell to pay.
Hello?
Indy,
Marion, is that you?
of course I'm me. What are you doing, sir? I heard the college fired you.
It's not fair.
You made me fall in love with you, then run away when I needed you.
That's what's not fair.
I didn't mean...
What would your father think?
Don't bring him into this.
You don't have a job, you don't have a marriage, you gave up everything just so you could run around with some floozy fighting Nazis. Well, you know what? Some of us have real responsibilities.
Marion, listen. You're not Marion.
phone.
She keeps calling me too.
Get her on Matu.
Matademic means to leave. We both know what that means, don't we?